everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing The Sims 4 and I will be building in Oasis Springs. This build is going to be located on the Rio Verde lot in Oasis Springs. It's a 40 by 30. It's a pretty sizable lot. It's back in the, I think the upper left side of Oasis Springs, kind of where all the fancy houses are. But yeah, I'm building there today. This house is actually inspired by a house I drove by the other day. Weirdly enough, we drove past it like when we were first going in this area, and it like caught my eye, and I'm like, yo, that'd be like sick to build in The Sims. And it just had like this like kind of like diagonal build and had like a I don't know, it very interesting look to it. As you'll see in the video, it looks very similar, at least in the front part. Obviously I couldn't get the floor plan and stuff because, you know, I'm just driving by a stranger's house and I can't, you know, go in, and I also didn't know the address because it's not an area I'm always in all the time. So I'm not looking it up on Zillow or anything, but the front like bit where it's like there's like that top floor and then the bottom is kind of what I'm basing it off of. It was just a very interesting looking house, and I thought it'd be fun to build in The Sims, so I built it. But yeah, this house ends up being pretty expensive, pretty massive, just in general for The Sims. I wasn't really keeping a budget in mind. It is all base game though, so that's a plus for everybody. Everyone can download it if they want to, which I always try to be kind of conscious of that because the packs are expensive and not everyone wants to buy them or has room on the computer for them. Me, that's me. I don't want to buy every single pack, and I also don't want to, you know, I don't have the storage for it even if I wanted to, because MacBook gang over here. Okay, anyway, right now I'm just kind of like figuring out kind of the window situation for this house. I did cut this footage down a lot. This build took me probably close to 6 hours to do, and it was over like a 2-day period just because I built it at night after work and all that. But yeah, this house is definitely a lot different than what I normally do. I feel like it has it's a bit more of a unique look, which isn't a bad thing. It's a little bit more of like that modern-ish look to it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like a mix of like that like 60s 70s style in some parts of the house, and then like in the other parts it's kind of like more of that like, not like Beverly Hills, but like, you know, like the like fancy YouTuber people who like have like a house type beat. Like that's kind of what I try to do with like the living room, as you'll see later on. They just have like the built-in like stone steps type thing, and like a very open concept living room, dining room area. Like it's very much like rich person. I cannot relate, but I like looking at those houses when I don't know, when I'm building and just, you know, watching TV and things. I ain't gonna ever have that, but you know, we can dream. But I did the step thing by you doing platforms on top of each other. So obviously I did the highest, then I did another one, and then another one. So it's like 3 different steps. So it's not like technically stairs, but it's stairs still. But yeah, and then I go in a second here with that new wallpaper we got from an update not too long ago. I don't think it's probably been a minute. I can't remember when all the updates are. There's so many at this point. But I go in with that like clear wallpaper that's like glass, and I put that around that room, the back room back there by the pool, and I think that looks a lot better than putting all those windows. It just makes it a lot brighter, and just, I don't know, it looks realistic. Like I feel like you wouldn't have those like tiny windows. You definitely have this instead, but I don't know. I think it turned out alright. The only thing that's annoying is the door, like that sliding door is kind of like wonky looking, but there's not much I can do. I said this is all base game, so I'm limited to what's in the base game. If I was using like every pack, I feel like I probably could have used the what is it? It's that like the Southwest like kit where it had like the grills and stuff. Oh, I'm blanking on the name of it. It was for free. We got it for free a while ago, but I don't think it's free anymore. Oh, I'm blanking on what Desert Lux kit. That's what it is. That one. That I could have used like the door from that. Also I think what's the one that has like the Japanese style inspired ones? Snowy Escape. They have like a lot of great doors too I could have used. But yeah, I need to do a build using that pack at some point. I don't know if I have one in this channel. I like to use it in my personal builds a lot, like a lot of the stuff from Snowy Escape, but I just haven't really used it in this channel much. I really like all the, like, especially for that pack, I feel like the wood textures and, like, everything, like, look very, like, pleasing. I don't know. They just look very nice. Like, it looks like something you'd actually have, because I feel like a lot of the wood textures sometimes in this game could be a little, I don't know how to put this, like, orange. But in reality, I feel like a lot of, like, at least in, like, the houses I'm always in, like, the ones I see everywhere, it's a little bit more muted. But, I don't know. That might just be a computer thing instead of, like, a reality thing. I don't know. But, anyway. Also, apologies if I sound super nasally. The temperature here dropped, like, 30, 40 degrees this week. And my body, the minute it goes below about 65 degrees, starts shutting off. So I apologize for that. And if I take pauses randomly, it's probably because I'm trying to catch my breath because I can't really breathe. And my throat is just not at full capacity to put it in my nose too. I just can't. It's that time of year. It's like I'm just gonna have a sinus infection from now until probably April. So that's fun. That's what I get for living in the Midwest. It's like last week, I think it was like 75, 80 this week. Woke up this morning, it was 30. It was 30 degrees out. And then when I went home, it was about 45, 50. Within a week. I don't know. I'm shocked we didn't get any tornadoes, honestly, because a lot of the times when it does, like, that drastic of one, we get a couple of October tornadoes around here. We haven't really had a ton this year where I'm at. I'm in the Midwest or whatever, but, like, I mean, we get tornadoes, but, like, I feel like, especially for the area I'm in, we get, like, quite a few, and this year I feel like we didn't get, like, a whole ton. Obviously, we get them more in, like, the springtime, I feel like, but, because just weather is just volatile during that time here, but, I don't know, we didn't really get a ton of tornadoes this year, which, thankfully, like, I don't know, tornadoes freak me out, and so do thunderstorms. Like, thunderstorms not so much, I can go in public and stuff, like, I can function, but tornadoes, kind of shut down. They freak me out, because God knows when they're gonna, because they just show up, like, out of nowhere, and then, like, if you're near one, you're kind of just, like, screwed. And I've seen, like, even through, like, growing up, I've lived in different areas throughout the Midwest, and, like, the damage tornadoes do is, like, it's terrible. Like, I've seen, like, towns, like, a town over from where I've lived before, like, get completely totaled, and it's like, well, that could have been my town, if it was just, like, you know, the tornado felt like dropping a few, like, miles over, which is, like, terrible, but, I don't know, they are not fun to deal with. If you're somebody who doesn't have tornadoes in the area you live, you're lucky, but I'm sure you got your own fun stuff to deal with. We don't get wildfires or anything here, so that's kind of a plus. No hurricanes, but we do get tornadoes, and we get, derechos, where it's basically just, like, a hurricane, winds, like, just, like, and, like, just messes up everybody's roofs, and that way we don't get good insurance. I think it's all an insurance ploy, is my assumption, because if you saw what happened during some of those super windy, tornado-y times, what happens to people's houses, even if they don't get torn down, like, trees are falling, siding, all of that fun stuff. But yeah, right now in the build, just building. I finished out the kitchen area and the dining room. Like I said, kind of did that more open concept dining room, living room area. Didn't add TV in there. I thought this was kind of like one of those bougie people who don't have a TV, and they, at least like in the main living room, and they just kind of have like plants and books, decorations type thing. But yeah, then this is the bedroom, like the primary bedroom, I guess. This house kind of has like this bedroom's like big, but it's like kind of sectioned off once I get done with it. But I'll move things around here in a second, and I'll put it in a wall, which I think it fits for the room, but also kind of closes it off. I don't know, because the room next to it I turn into almost like an office area, and I edit that too. But yeah, this is a pretty standard build at the moment. I hope everybody is having a good week so far. Mine has been okay, minus the fact I got sick. I've been going to work every day per usual. Once you turn like into adult, that's basically what it is. You go to work and then you have 2 days off. Then you have to beg your employer for more days off, and they're usually a little skeptical if you want them off, which is what happened to me this week, but it's fine. It's like, hey, can I spend the holidays with my family? I live a couple hours from them and I'd like to see them. I don't know. We don't know. You have a set amount of PTO days and you get to use them however you want, but I don't know if you should get them during the holidays. Girl, come on. Like, my thing with like that type of stuff is like, A, nobody's gonna be there. B, nobody's gonna be buying anything. At least you would hope. Like, and if there's an emergency, like, my department wouldn't be involved. So like, I don't know. That stuff annoys me because it's like, we give our lives to these companies and then they're just like, yo, like, hey, what if we just didn't give you Christmas off? Hey, what if we didn't let you have Thanksgiving off? It's like I'm not like a nurse or something or police officer where it's like kind of like a mandatory, you know, like you need to be there, like an essential worker type thing. It's like, girl, I'm doing I'm editing videos, I'm making social media posts. Like, I'm making posters. I'm not, like, if I'm gone for a couple days, the world is not gonna end. And if you think it is, well, maybe you should probably reevaluate that, because that's a little sad if you think that's the thing. But, I don't know. That just annoys me. But, like, I feel like most employers are, like, pretty chill about it. Like, they also don't want to be there. Like, you gotta be realistic. It's like, do you want to be here on Christmas Eve? No. Do you think I do when I get paid like a freaking like handful worth of you compared to you? Girl, no, I don't. But whatever. I at least got my request got accepted. Just had a little bit of flack because I asked, which was annoying, but whatever. Also for my job, like, I was thinking about this earlier. So like I said, I had a minor in graphic design or whatever, but I was thinking, I'm like, man, like, a lot of people who I work with, like, genuinely don't have, like, the skill set for, like, the type of stuff we do. They use Canva for everything, which, like, I agree, Canva's a great tool for, like, some things, but, like, if you don't know how to use Adobe products and you're, like, trying to build, like, let's say, like, a billboard or just, like, anything large scale, or, like, edit photos or anything, or videos, like, make video, like, if you don't have the Adobe tools in your belt, like, I don't know how you're even, like, getting by, like, in terms of, like, looking, like, professional. Like, I don't know. Because, like, it just doesn't look, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can make really nice looking things in Canva, but they all kind of look the same because everybody uses the same, like templates and things. And, like, the assets are kind of limited, unless, like, even with premium or whatever. But, like, I don't know. That is kind of weird to me. Since getting into a professional setting, I just kind of assumed everyone would, have that skill set with them. But no, that is not the case. Which, like, I can't really fault people because, like, even at the school I went to for my degree, like, I double majored and I minored in graphic design. Or, I guess, I minored in it and didn't double major. I was double major originally, whatever. But, like, they, like, for my graphic design courses, like, they literally just, like, threw you into the deep end. Like, who's to say these kids, like, who are coming in to be graphic designers or a video editor, like, or film majors, like, that type of thing, like, who's to say they actually have the experience before coming in? Like, I feel like that's, like, a big thing for college, is they're preparing you for that job, and, like, I don't know, like, I feel like software for, like, any degree is kind of overlooked, and it's like, okay, that's cool and all that you're assigning this stuff, like, we're doing projects in Illustrator, we're doing stuff in Photoshop, but, like, what, like, if you don't, like, I came in, like, knowing how to use Adobe and stuff, like, all the Adobe products, because I took classes in high school, and I taught myself, like, for the most part, but, like, if you're just, like, some random person who's like, oh, I like art, but I'd like to get into something that's a bit more, like, stable or whatever, with, like, graphic design, which I don't even know if it's stable anymore, but anyway, like, I don't, like, I feel bad, because, like, it's, like, you have to, like, literally teach yourself, because these professors, like, just don't teach you, at least at the school I went to, It's like, we did like some short tutorials at the beginning, like, they're like, oh, here's a pen tool assignment, here's this, like all that type of stuff, but it's like, hey, like, you need to know more than the pen tool, and you need to know more than making a mask in Photoshop, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you can watch all the YouTube tutorials that you want, and, like, ask as many questions as you want, but, like, if you're not getting, like, I don't know, like, actual experience in that type of stuff, like, I feel like you're just kind of screwed. But I don't know, that might have just been the college I went to, but, like, I don't know, I've talked to other people who, like, majored in this and majored in other things too, like, even, like, just, like, completely different degrees, and it's like, yeah, we, like, kind of covered this, and it's, like, a big part of my job now, like, I had to learn on the job. It's like, but, like, even, I don't know, I could go on and on about this, but that's just a big, I was just thinking about that earlier, because I'm like, man, it's, like, not even the fault of the people who I work with that they don't know how to use this stuff. It's like, it should be taught, at least, like, I think, like, at least for working the past few years, like, in this space, like, I don't know why they would teach that, like, whether you're marketing, just general, or, like, graphic design, or, like, video editing, like, film, whatever, like, any sort of media studies. Like, I don't know how they get away with not teaching people how to use that stuff, but whatever. I guess you gotta teach yourself sometimes with things, but I think that's why everyone uses Canva, because it's basically, like, a dumbed down version of Adobe, which it is nice sometimes to use, because, like, I don't know, especially for, like, social posts or something, it's like, sometimes you just don't have time to, you know, whip up a whole thing, but whatever, nothing major. Trying to think of anything else to talk about besides this build, because this build still has a couple minutes left to do. But I'm finishing up the kitchen right now, and just adding in some accessories and things like that. I added, like, a coffee maker and the mugs. I never used that mug rack. I feel like I need to, but I did this time around, so that's nice. Then I added the spice rack I forgot existed. There's like some, like, little decorations and things that I just kind of forget that they exist, and probably need to use them more. Same with, like, plants. There's, like, some plants that I really like, and I'm like, well, I could use them here, but then, like, they always, like, clip weird, or, like, they're not the right size, or the color of the, like, the vase or something isn't right. I don't know, but I need to, like, branch out a little more. Branch out, plant, whatever. But I just need to branch out a little more in my, like, builds. I feel like I use a lot of the same stuff every time, but I try to at least make it a little bit more different, like, a little different each time. Like, the kitchen this time, that's, like, a swatch I've never used for that kitchen set. And, like, this dining room table, I hardly ever use this. Like, I usually don't really do the modern builds, just because, I don't know, it's not really my cup of tea, or, like, it's not really the houses I like. But I don't know, I think it fit with this kind of build. But if you made it this far into the video, thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it. I'm slowly getting some views on this channel. I'm not very big, obviously. At the time of recording this, I have 2 subs. Whoop-dee, yeah. But if you would mind subscribing, that'd be awesome. Not gonna beg or anything, just if you want to. But right now in the build, just kind of painting everything, because for some reason when I was building this, I thought, let's not paint any of the walls, which I don't know why I did that. I think I was just waiting to see what kind of vibe I was wanting to have throughout the house, because I don't know, maybe I wanted to have brick walls, maybe I wanted paneling, I don't know. I just left things blank because I wanted to see what the vibe ended up being, because I didn't really have a plan going in necessarily, like color scheme wise and things like that, just how the house was gonna look, just because, like I said at the beginning, I just drove past this house and took a picture of the outside and kind of based the entire build around that. Again, didn't have a floor plan or anything. That's why the floor plan's kind of wonky. I cut out the parts of me building the bathrooms, or at least the other 2, because they're basically the exact same as the one other bathroom that I do build. Like, I put the exact same things in, I think. like fixtures and stuff. So I don't know, but they kind of got some weird shapes to them. Like, as you can see next to the bedroom, there's like one that's like almost like half of a, like the mouse, or like the, what is it called, the cursor symbol look to it, if you look at it the right way. Yeah, they both ended up kind of wonky. Then there's another one that's almost like just a triangle. So that's fun. If you like funky bathrooms, this is the build for you, apparently. Then I don't know why I did this, but if I were to build this again, I probably would have picked a different wood texture for the flooring. Like, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to go with the gray, because I'm like, well, rich people, they always have that gray flooring, and I'm like, well, rich people would do that to, like, a house, so I did that. But I don't know. If you want to download this and change the flooring, I'm not going to be mad, because I low-key would too. But I don't know. I turned this upstairs area into almost like a bonus room, because there was like no areas in this house that were like, I don't know, like people friendly, for lack of a better word. Like you couldn't do any skill building, or like there was like no personality really to it. It was just very kind of like modern and like sleek. So I was trying to figure out an area where I could like sneak in some, like, you know, an easel, a computer, just like different things. So that's kind of what I did up here. I put the woodworking table, but I think I get rid of it. And at least I think I did. Maybe I did keep it. I think I did keep it. But yeah, just kind of some skill building area up here. Add that trash can in, because when you're painting, you always need a trash can. I feel like you probably would need a sink up here too. Oh, I put the dartboard too from the event that was like not too long ago. I always say that they're not too long ago, but they were probably like 2 years ago at this point, because everything's relative. And I also can't remember when everything is, because there's so many random events. Like there's one that just finished up for Adventure Awaits, where it had like the kids stuff. I really like the mirror that came with it, that like little tiny one that you could probably put in the kids' rooms. It kind of came with the stickers or magnets or whatever. Like, that was cute. But like the quest itself, or like whatever you want to call it, kind of boring. And also, like, I don't always play with kids when I'm in The Sims, so I had to like make a specific build to like go and get the like rewards. But I don't know. It was easy. Like, I get like making it easy and like kind of like not predictable, but like just like, okay, go hug the stuffed animal. Like, I get making it like that, but like also it's like, I don't know, I like a little bit of a challenge, but I also understand like you don't want to like alienate anybody. Like, if they like let's say you're not good at this game somehow, like I don't know how you could be bad at it, but maybe you just don't understand where things are, or you don't know how to like do certain things. Like, I get making it a little bit easier, so it's whatever. Like, if they made it a bit more interesting or a little more challenging, I would be mad. But if they do that, I just know, because I remember one of the quests, or like events or whatever, I couldn't finish it because the game glitched. Like there was a glitch, and like I never got those rewards, and I was kind of mad because I finished everything up to that point, and I don't know. I think that was at like, I want to say this time last year, maybe a little later. I don't remember. I thought it was like a Halloween event or something. I don't remember exactly, but I don't know. Like, in that regard, kind of annoyed that it was a little difficult to do, because like, Anyway, we're about to hop into the build here, and we can check out the build from there. Okay, so this is the build. So here's the front. It's got like a nice pathway. I have some landscaping over here with a bunch of desert stuff. I kind of cut some of that out of the video just because it gets a little boring. Then I have some palm trees over here. I'll cut around to the back just because it's easier. Then here's that pool area. Got some pool chairs and grill seating area. I cut this out of the video too, so I had like a bonfire pit, just because why not? And then I added an area where they could do like gardening stuff, just because there's like nothing outside. I mean, it's Oasis Springs, so it's a desert, but still, I want something out here. But that's kind of the outside. Oops. And then if we go in, we've got a very, very simple entryway. I feel like a lot of these like fancy houses don't have like a ton in the front, so I wasn't sure what to really put. But that's that. Then over here we've got the steps going up, and we got like the real simple modern living room. I really like how that turned out. It's a little monochromatic, but whatever. Then over here we've got the dining room, and I think that looks pretty good. And we got those fancy frames and different stuff over here. Yeah, and they got the authority. Then over here we've got the kitchen. Pretty big kitchen, honestly. I really like this. This is probably my favorite part of the house, honestly. The kitchen usually is for some reason, but I don't know. I think it turned out pretty good, but that is kind of that. If we go back up front over here, got the hallway, and then there is a gym. So I like imagine these people, like, I don't know, maybe played sports when they were younger, or like did competition. Like maybe they're the marathon runner people, and they did that, so they have trophies. And then I give them like the fancy gym equipment, but that's that. Then over here we've got the bathroom. Why in the world is that so high up? Anyway, I'll fix that. But there's the bathroom. Very bright. I like it. And I imagine this was kind of like a guest room, just kind of like a simple little room. Nothing much to it. Then over here we've got a bookcase, more books, just kind of like a hallway. Then I imagine like the person who lives here has like meetings, and they have people over. And then this is like the waiting area. And we've got another bathroom over here. This one's got a shower in it. Pretty basic. Then if we go over here, got the office. I don't know why it's so dark, but we got the office over here, and they got the fancy computer. I put that little hedge over there, or whatever it's called, bonsai tree, I think. Then fish tank, bookcase, guitar. Then they've got their bed over here with a fancy modern bed frame, and they've got their dresser and another authority. But that's kind of that for the bottom floor, or the main floor. And if we go upstairs, we've got like the bonus room. So I added like a dart board. They have a TV. There's like a blanket thing. They have a gaming console, woodworking table, some canvases, and then some easel stuff, painting, and then another computer over here just for why not. But that's kind of it. If you're interested in downloading this slot, it is labeled as Rio Verde base game on the gallery, and then it can be found under my username, which is thethreatofjoy. This house ended up being 181,632 simoleons, so it's not cheap. It's technically 2 bedrooms, 3 baths, but you could probably convert the other rooms into bedrooms if you want. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.